Okay, so some of you will have seen my snack video that I did. So I did a bit of a snack video and I showed you different stores. So yeah, we're going to go through them now. So first of all, I got this. So this is, you have to excuse my recording setup. I'm actually recording this in my cabin on the cruise ship. So obviously the lighting's not great and I apologise for that, but it's just how it is, I'm afraid. So we've got this one first of all. So this is Intense Bacon Barbecue, which I thought sounded interesting. So that's the back of the packet. So we'll see what they're like. They smell very barbecuey. Let's take a chip out. Okay, so a nice looking chip, ridged. Looks nice. I do like a ridged chip. I can smell, but definitely smell bacon. Definitely smell barbecue. So we'll have a try. Interesting. Okay. So, oh, they're nice. They're very strong. That's a very strong flavour, but I like strong flavoured crisps. So first mouthful you get a kind of a barbecuey taste, and then you get a sweet barbecuey taste. And then you get a bit of a fiery kick as well at the back of the throat. They're very nice. Let you look in the packet. Oh, they're really nice. Oh, I'm gonna have another one of those. They're yummy. There's a good crunch as well when you eat them. Those are very nice. If you come to Norway, I definitely advise getting these. I'm not good with spice either, but these have got just the right amount of kick to them. Oh yeah, they're lovely, they are. Right, anyway, on to the next one. I'm not going to eat any more of these. I'll have them later. On to the next pack. Okay, so next up we've got these ones. Now I'm not going to try and pronounce what this is. Well, I am going to try actually. I've just said that. Sørlandschips, and these are creme fraiche, but I think they're like sour cream and onion, that kind of thing. And they're in like a papery kind of packet. And unfortunately, you're gonna, probably hear me crankling a bit. But yeah, they're quite fun. They're little fun chips on the packet. So anyway, we'll open them up and see what we think. Cool, I had trouble getting into those. My goodness, they were really hard to get into. They smell, I don't know, I suppose sour cream and onion doesn't have a lot of smell, does it? So that's what they look like. Okay, let's get one out. Okay. Hopefully you can sort of see it. It's a bit overexposed because obviously the lighting's not the best. I will try and edit it and change the lighting. So it's like a normal crisp, but it's got I can see a bit of flavouring, a bit of chive on it. They're quite nice. They're they're more sour cream than chive, but they're quite nice. I'm going to try another one because that's very it's a very light flavour, but got good crunch. They're very nice. They're kind of a little bit chivey, but not overwhelmingly. You can really taste the creaminess of them. But yeah, I do like those. I'm a fussy eater as well, so you have to remember here, I'm not just saying I like things and if I don't like them. I'm just giving you a genuine, honest review here. But I like those. I would, if I lived over here, I would definitely buy these. They're nice. They're not too overpowering. and they're not too, I feel like my breath wouldn't smell awful after them. You know, sometimes when you get sour cream and onion, it's a bit, I don't know if these got onion in them actually. Yeah, I'm not sure what Norwegian is for onion, so they might have onion in them, but they're very nice. Do like those. Right, on to the next ones. Okay, so next up, this is the same brand as the intense barbecue ones, and these are called fried chicken, and they actually look like they're going to be like fried chicken, and they sounded quite interesting, so I thought we'd have a look. It's got, if you know Norwegian, then you can obviously see on the back, but they interested me. I thought it's a bit different. So, potato snacks. They look quite nice, so we'll give them a go. They smell interesting. I'm not really getting a chickeny smell, but the smell I'm getting is very nice. That's what they look like. You can see, I'll get one out. And they're like little chicken drumsticks. That's so cute. I appreciate that. And they're kind of like waffly. I don't know if you can see the pattern on them. Kind of waffly. If you can hear any roaring noises, I'm very sorry, but I think the ship's about to set sail. And so I think the engines are being fired up. So I apologise for that. There's not much I can do. I decided to do it now, this video now, because we're on calm sea and we're docked. And I thought if I do it tomorrow on our sea day, I could be like, whoa! So I thought I'd do it now. But apologise for any noises. Right, anyway. So this is this one, and we'll give it a try. They're really nice. I don't think I can really taste chicken. But they've got a little bit of spice. They've got a little bit of kick to them. But they've also got sweetness to them. I need to try another one. And they're crunchy. They remind me a bit of a, I'm trying to think of a British equivalent. Not sure, because we've got ones that are similar to this in like that waffly kind of thing. Oh, I'm trying to get it so it's not all over exposed. There we go. But yeah, they're nice. I want to try another one. I'm trying to think what they taste like. There is definitely a bit of spice to them. I wouldn't say they don't really taste chickeny. Well, I suppose if you've got spicy chicken, I suppose they do. They're nice though. I would eat these. Oh, I'm liking these. I wasn't sure what to choose. I was trying to choose things that I kind of wasn't not going to like. But I really wasn't sure with the fried chicken how I was going to get on with those. But these are nice. I suppose they're a little bit KFC, but not really. They're more like a Nando's chicken. You know, with like a little bit of a zing to them. I like those. They're nice. They're going to be eaten later. Right, on to the next one. Okay, so next up we have these, and these are co-op ones, or coop, and they're called bacon snacks, and they look sort of interesting, so I thought, oh, we'll give them a go. So, yeah, I'll open them up now. Okay, so it's the smell I'm getting, a little bit bacony. As you can tell, they're like little bacon rashers kind of thing. So I'll get one out. Hopefully you can see that. Kind of like bacon rashers. Oh. But they're kind of a bit bowly as well. They look quite nice. So let's try one. Okay. Not the crunch I was expecting. With one of them. My mouth's still a bit zingy from the other spices, so these have got a very subtle flavour. So let's try again. Okay. I think if you blindfolded me and had me eat one, I couldn't tell you they were bacon. I'm literally just getting like a potato puff taste. Like a wheaty snack puff. They're not awful, they just don't really taste of anything. I mean, I might have to try them again when I've got a neutral palate, because as I said, after eating those other ones, I probably should have started with these, but I didn't know they weren't really spicy. But they're not, as I said, they're not awful, they're just they're different. They're different, and they're not, because I like strong flavours when it comes to crisps, and these are definitely not in that box. There's hardly any bacony taste there, but you know, they're pleasant enough to eat. If you wanted, like, if I wanted a pack of like ready salted crisps, I'd probably have these because they're kind of neutral. So anyway, so that's all of the savoury snacks. Now we move on to sweet snacks. Okay, so next up we've got these. These are Coop again, and they're called Sweet and Salty Crispies. And I was like, oh, that sounds interesting. So it says a crispy corn snack with milk chocolate. I don't know if you can see them. They look like little pockets. So they looked interesting. So let's open them up. Okay, so that's what you've got inside, these little crispy things. Let's smell them. I'm getting a kind of a coconut and chocolatey smell. This is what they look like. That's like the other side, and so that's obviously the bottom of them, that's the top of them. Okay. They're nice. They're really nice. Oh yes. So you get this milk chocolatey, obviously on the outside, hit of milk chocolate, and then you get the saltiness of like the cracker that's inside. It's not really a cracker, it's more like a well, a bit like the, you know, the fried chicken crisp I just showed you, like a waffly, some of that kind of waffly crispy kind of crispies, I suppose, like Rice Krispies, that kind of thing. And they taste really nice. Oh yeah. I'll try and bite into one so you can see the cross section of one. Oh, it's two put together there. Okay. Oh yeah. So it's actually just broken apart in my hand. But oh yeah. See a bit better there. You see the waffly texture on the inside. Those are nice. They remind me a little bit, taste-wise, of like a salted pretzel that's covered in chocolate. That's the kind of taste you're getting. And then kind of Rice Krispies. And then yeah, texture-wise it's more of a Rice Krispie. Oh, they're nice though. I will happily finish this pack off. Those are very nice. Okay, so next up we've got this one, and I'm not going to try, and I think it's basically peanut. They had them as well that weren't peanutty, but I quite like the look of the peanut ones. So these are two bars. They're made by Freia. F-R-E-I-A, is that right? F-R-E-I-A, yeah. And I just like the cross section, the look of the cross section. So let's have a look and see what we think. Okay, so that's the width, that's the length of the bar. So let's bite and... Ooh, I'm definitely getting peanuts. It smells like a Snickers bar. Oh yeah, it does smell like a Snicker bar. Right, let's have a bite and see. That's the cross section. That is definitely giving Snicker bar vibes. But that's actually nicer than a Snicker bar. It's got kind of like, around the outside you've got quite a thick layer of chocolate with peanuts in, and the other one that I saw, I think it had like biscuit pieces in it, and then in the middle it's like I was expecting it to be hard or harder, but it's almost like a soft truffly kind of a inside. That is really nice. Oh yeah, and another bite. It's kind of a soft filling on the inside. That's nice. If you like peanuts, if you like Snicker bars, you'll like these. That's really nice. I'm about to go to dinner, so I really shouldn't be eating these, but that is really nice. Well, I'm not going to finish this off now because I'm about to go to dinner. I want to finish them off because they're really nice, but ooh yeah, I recommend these definitely. Okay, so next up we've got this one. Apologies for the noise again, they're firing up the engines again. We've got this one. I like the idea of the fact you've got all of these different things. So on the bar, on the back it tells you per bar you've got like different ones. So you've got one that looks like it's got Smarties in it, one that's got like a milk cream, and one that's just like a plain milk chocolate. So these look good. So let's try a set of 3. Okay, so I've chopped off a section of 3. So you should have one lot that's a milk cream, and one that's a plain, and one that's got thingies in it. So I'm not sure which one this is. It's either a plain chocolate one or it's the one with Smarties in it. I'm not sure which one. So if I go, okay. So excuse the horn. He's blowing his horn now and revving the engine. Okay. So that chocolate is kind of like it's a little bit. There's a little bit coconutty in there. That's interesting. It's okay. It's kind of like I'm a great Cadbury's girl. I love Cadbury's, but for non-Cadbury chocolate, it's not bad. Okay. Okay, so then we've got this one, which is the milk cream. Soft. What does that taste like? It's a little bit like a Milky Way, I would say. It's very rich, creamy. That's nice. I actually didn't know if I was going to like that one, but that's nice. It's giving me Milky Way vibes. Again, I can taste a bit of coconut in there, but that's quite nice. And then this one should just be plain chocolate. So I'm not going to eat that one because it's the same as that. It's the same as the chocolate. It's the same chocolate just all the way through. But yeah, not bad. Not bad. I mean, as I said, I'd have to be in a non-Cadbury mood to have that. That's not bad. So next up we've got this one, which I thought looked really interesting because it's actually a dark chocolate with blueberry. Don't know. I quite like dark chocolate. It's 70%, so it's not too dark. And I just thought with the blueberry, maybe that would help it. So anyway, let's have a look. So let's see so you've got a, yeah, they look like they're quite big squares. Quite big squares, so let me go in. Nice good crunch, like, you know, when you crack it, nice good crack on it. So, here we have, it's got a little logo on it. Okay. Oh. It's got a good crack on it. That is quite dark. I'm not getting a lot of blueberry at the moment. There's a slight bit of fruitiness, but it's mainly dark chocolate. I don't know if there's going to be actual blueberries in it, or if it's just like a flavouring, I'm not sure. There's definitely a fruitiness there, so I can just about kind of taste possibly what is blueberry. There's no blueberry pieces, and it is just kind of like a dark chocolate. Quite nice. Again, if you just gave me that, I'd be thinking it's just dark chocolate. I guess there is a bit of blueberry there, but I think if I didn't know it's there, I wouldn't be able to spot it. I wouldn't know there was blueberry. But it's nice though. Lick the chocolate off my fingers. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, next up. Okay, I've saved the most interesting chocolate bar till the end. So this one is called Monolit, and it looks like it's got Turkish Delight, some kind of marzipan, and then something else with chocolate in it. As you can see there. It looks interesting. Very interesting. So, yeah, obviously, as I said, I don't really speak Norwegian. Oh, so it says here, jelly, truffle and marzipan covered in dark chocolate. It's an interesting mix. So, let's try it. Okay, so our ship is actually moving now, so apologies if you hear lots of noise or if things start juggling around. Okay, so it's lovely and smooth on the outside. I think I'll kind of... This is a Monolit one, Monolit International. Nice and smooth on the outside, you can see. And obviously, that's what it looks like. Let's bite into it. Oh! Oh wow. Okay. Okay. Not a very good cross section, but It's a lot softer than I was expecting. I wasn't expecting it to be that soft. Okay, so that was softer than I was expecting. I was expecting it to be a bit more, a bit firmer. You know how you get like Cadbury's do Turkish delights, and the jelly's a bit firmer than that. But it's not nice. I do quite like that, and I like marzipan. It's just I didn't know how it was going to be Turkish delight and marzipan together. That's a bit of an odd coupling, and then truffle as well. But actually, it works out quite nicely. So obviously you can't see the cross section as well because I've bitten into it. But if you slice that down the middle, you would get those layers that you've got on the outside there. So yeah. I don't not like that. I quite like that actually. It's quite nice. So there you go. So that is my snack review for Norway. There was loads of other snacks I really wanted to try, but I just grabbed a few because obviously it's quite expensive. Actually, it wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad, but I didn't have much money left, so yeah. So there you go. So please don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to share this video to other people who you think might like it. Definitely come and book yourself a holiday to Norway. See you all again next time. Bye.